Welcome back, y'all, to the Wealleatin podcast, man. We got a special guest today, man. Y'all know him as Cousin Q. Black made the brand, the pop-up shop king, the ultimate hustler, the person, I like to say the mayor of the city, man. He know everybody. He in the mix. He a great dude, and I brought him in today because he's moving at a rate where it's like the trajectory is gonna go, and I want to get next to him now before he just got so much going on to where it's like, you know, he don't got the time, because right now he's booked and busy.
Yeah, blessed and busy.
Blessed, I like that one. I like that one.
Blessed and busy, King.
And that's gonna be the second one I took, because I took the.
You steal it?
I ain't steal it. I borrowed it. What is it? What I use? It's not a moment. It's a movement.
Yeah.
That's
sure.
fire.
I swear.
That was fire. I said, ooh. I said it on my son CD, but
You got to.
give us some. Talk to us about this pop up first, because that's what's the most current.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to know, man, this pop-up shop, first of all, the family, him, Pops, they taking over the mall, man. It's about to be their mall. I'm not going to be surprised if they buy Buckland Hills Mall. Like, I see it happening, but...
Black Hills Mall.
I see it.
You're going to try.
So what's up with this pop-up? What's the purpose of it? I mean, I remember when you first came into my shop and you was talking about being on the billboard.
Yeah, man.
And that happened.
That was the start of it right there.
Word.
Man. It was on some, as a matter of fact, it was that George Floyd time frame. Right? So you in the house, you talking with your significant other so much, like, you know, and you see that video. I probably watched that video, bro, like 20-something times. You know, to a point where my lady, like, you got to stop watching that video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, all right, so what you gonna do about this?
Right.
And that's where the billboards came out. Where I come to you like, Charles, you know, I want to sit here and put black businesses on the billboard. I want to get them promoted as much as I can. You know what I mean? So we had reached out to Outfront Media and Hot 93.7. Basically, the plan was to say, hey, can we take a couple black businesses, put them on the billboard and radio station? Can we put them on the radio at the same time that we have them on the billboard? So it's like a 4-week time frame that we had.
Right.
So that was like really the foundation of a company. It's like a hell of a place to start.
Absolutely. You start on a billboard with everybody. I don't know how many cars go by there, but that was crazy.
And it was downtown Hartford too.
Right.
So we had one downtown Hartford where we put 4 different businesses on 2 digital billboards.
Right.
And then every Wednesday at the your ride to work and your ride from work, you would hear the same promotion with all these 4 businesses in one. So that's what kind of the motto of the business came up with. It's not a moment, it's a movement, but it's I support you, you support me, we support us.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like, that billboard, man, things cost a lot of money, man.
What? If you know the stories of BMF, man, these dudes was paying like
crazy.
$1.4 million a month to be on the billboard, and this man is putting black-owned, local, small, micro businesses on billboards.
Yes, sir. It was like, I could put one of y'all up there, but me having 4 of y'all up there is way more of a powerful movement than just having one business up there.
Absolutely.
We get to take advantage of that space to the max. You know what I mean? Like we was talking before we started here, you got to take advantage of every square foot you got and the spaces that you have. So that was the start of the company, and you go for a long time doing that, and the pandemic kind of shut it down a little bit because people ain't got the money to be paying for that billboard.
Right.
Even though the prices that I had for that billboard
was crazy,
man. It was ridiculous. I wouldn't even say that now, to be honest with you, what that price was.
Don't.
But I will say, if those billboards come back around, y'all got to tap in on them because the price for these billboards is ridiculous. And for us to take advantage of it the way we did, it's, blessed is an understatement, you know?
He came to me with it, and it's like, with all humbleness, I'm a single chair barbershop.
Yeah.
I wanted the promotion, but I didn't want to overwork myself with a volume that I couldn't handle, because then it messes with the integrity of my business to where it's like I'm hella overbooked and I'm tired. So it's just like, respectfully, I love what he doing. Even with the pop-up, he like, yo, get the retail in there, but I'm like, I don't make clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make my brand is my brand, but I give my clothes to my clients because those are my business cards.
That's marketing 101.
Yeah, so it's like, it'd be tough, but the next pop up, my wife gonna be in it for the candles.
Okay, for sure.
We definitely look. You see her face?
Yeah.
You see it?
Nah, candles go crazy.
Yeah, so we gonna get her in there.
We trying to shut Bath and Body Works down. They are neighbors, but we love them. But we trying to have everybody come get the candles from us.
So after the billboard, what transition for the big time real estate that you got in Buckland?
So it was just a question, man. Now I'm gonna have to shout out my pops, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's already in the space.
Right.
You know, you gotta think about it, right? He wasn't really there a lot of it all my life. You
Let's pause real quick.
Yeah.
Give the backstory for people that don't know about Cash, the legend, and his story.
You first you gotta get him on here. If he got the time, man, he don't ever have an issue telling that story.
This we know.
And but my father basically did 27 years for a crime that he had nothing to do with. He was fully exonerated about I think 8 years ago or so. An organization called Centurion Ministries put a lot of legwork. He had 2 lawyers that put a lot of legwork in to get the district attorney to basically say we don't have no other choice but to let this man out.
Word.
It was a wonderful thing, man. You know what I mean? It was a blessing the fact that my daughter didn't have to go to jail to see her grandfather.
That's a true blessing.
And me and all my brothers had to do that for 27 years. So, I say that to say, he wasn't there the whole time. So when I go to him now and ask him, you know what I mean? Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you ask those people in the mall, like what type of spots that they have available right now? Could you just ask them? Tell them I want to do a vendor expo. Just see what they say. And I probably got a phone call back within a couple days. Now, mind you, I had made phone calls to the Civic Center. I made phone calls to West Farms Mall, just to see, what's my options here to have a black business pop-up shop, minority-specific pop-up shop inside of a space like this. Right. And Buckland was the only people to get back to me. Civic Center did get back to me. Their prices is astronomical, though.
Yeah, but I think everything happened how it was supposed to happen.
For sure.
Because even with the promotion, like, what you do is on your IG and everybody promoting it still be booming. So I can't even begin to fathom if it's mass marketing.
Yeah. It's mass marketing, man.
It is because everybody's coming together, but we talking about on that high level. You know how these companies, they put thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into marketing. Yeah. Like you literally just showing love.
Yeah, we like when I get a flyer together for the pop-up shop, like I have no problem sending that flyer to dang near every follower I got and every follower that Black Made the Brand got. Right. And it's a simple question, like, do you mind posting this? Absolutely. I don't mind if you don't. You know what I mean? And I respect and love when you do. Right. Because I got, who's paying attention to what I got going on, but you got your own people that I may not know that need to know about what we got going on. So it's like, how can I do that? I'm gonna tap in with you. Right. You know what I mean? And when you're ready, come on and tap in with me because, like I said, that's the whole motto of the company. That's the whole motto of the business. Can't do it by myself.
And what I respect, not the most, because I respect you, your family, and your movement, but I love the energy you move with. Yes, sir. Ever since I first met you, like, your energy has been consistently genuine. Yes, sir. I've never heard nobody that I've ever talked to or heard talk about you or through you say anything negative.
Yeah, man, you gotta spread love, man, and
like
when
never.
And when it come back, understand it's coming back to you too. Right. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even realize when people giving that love right back to them, and they just throw it by the wayside. But I don't know, man. I get it from my dad. You know what I mean? Word. Like you see him, a lot of people always say like, man, yo, your dad's so cool, man.
Humble beast, man.
He's so cool, man. But it's just we all humans. We all here on this earth. Let's live together. Word. You know what I mean? He got some words he could probably give you on a lot of different people, but for the most part, it's 100% love, man.
Right, absolutely. And I'm a true testament to that. When I was doing a pop-up shop that I was doing with the Cartier glasses with Vintage Jewels, shout out Jewels in Philly. Cash hit me, is like, I need these lenses and I can't wait in line, I got a lot going on. I'm like, bro, just come on in. He went in, he got whatever he needed, And I took that small window of opportunity because me and my wife was thinking about doing the juice bar, and I knew he had Sweetwater. So as a man, I humbled myself because it's so hard for men to ask other men for help. So when I seen him, I was just like, you know, he got what he needed. I was like, can I holler at you real quick? He said, yeah. And I told him I'm thinking about entering, you know, the field and the world that he's in with the juice bar. Immediately, he said, call me. Let me know whenever. I'll stop whatever I'm doing. Woo, woo, woo. And it took me a year to get where I needed to be. But when I called him, he said, this time, this day, you let me know, whatever, whatever. And you came by too. Yeah. He went there. He took my whole family, you know, because we're a family business. And he took my whole family. He showed us literally how to mix. He told us the secrets. He told us what it was. And he explained to us that when he did that to somebody, they tried to charge him and this, that, and the third. And he just didn't understand it. So for him to make that gesture to help me create a situation for my kids,
sure, man.
That's like I'm forever embedded because it's like we, you know, quiet as kept. We working on our second location and
wonderful.
He basically opened that door. We could have did it, but it's nothing like somebody who's in the field that's doing it every day to show you like, yo, this is what you have to do.
Listen, man, I remember when we had first opened up Sweetwater. You know, it was like me and him and my brother. My grandfather lived across the street from the place that Sweetwater's at.
Yep.
He's like, man, what should we put right there? My brother was like, you know, taxes. People always need their taxes done. I'm like, nah, Pop, you gotta put a juice bar right there.
Word.
Like if you look in New Britain, man, it's like you got. It could get grimy out there a little bit. You know what I mean? You're probably not really thinking of it like a Hartford or anything, but
nah, but
you know what I mean?
It's a tricky. I lived in New Britain.
You know, they need some health and wellness out everywhere at the end of the day, but we put it right in the middle of where it was needed at.
Yeah.
But I remember my father, right, trying to make a juice. He like, man, you know, just get the stuff. I'm like, no, you know what? Everybody stop. We gonna time him and make sure he know how to do this properly because he think this so easy. Right. So we put him in a position. We was like, man, make the juice, and I'm sitting there acting like I'm the customer. I was like, sir, where's my sir? You know what I mean? Yo, he was fumbling crazy, man. So he had to humble himself too to be like, all right, okay, I got you, son. You, son. I can't, because my father's a action type of dude. You know what I mean? He ain't really gonna waste too much time on what he got to do.
Understandably.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where, you know, like the lack of him being there and seeing how he moving now, it's like, man, I'm about to ask these people if I could get into the mall. I'm about to ask these people if I could get on this billboard. I'm about to ask this radio station. I'm about to just ask these questions.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with asking, man. I learned that myself, just asking, because we was going to do it, and I just didn't, like him being the prominent one, his story to his movement. I grew up in Manchester with your brothers. I never knew, you know, what was going on with your family because they was kept. They wasn't bad. Like they was athletic, good kids. Like you never would know. And then when I heard, I was like, damn. Like it just, I started putting it together. Like damn, that was crazy. So to humble myself to ask, because we wasn't going to, it was just like he cut out all the hard work, basically, all, like the fumbles and all of that. So it was just like a true blessing, man. And I'm just thankful, one, that he did reach out how he did, and I run into him now at Restaurant Depot and shit. Like we chop it up, man. He talk about the jackets, you know, the plush furs coat company that he got in the mall, and it's dope, man. He hit the ground running, man.
Yeah, man. That's my idol, man. I would say the least, man. You never,
as he should be.
You ain't never met nobody like him or my moms. You know what I mean? Like that.
No disrespect to mom. Mom's is like she's the one too.
Yeah,
she do hair, and it's like I'm in that field, so I know what it feel like to be behind that chair. So for
no, listen, that's why I learned to take advantage of your network at. You know what I mean? Like cosmetologists. You know what I mean? You got access to lawyers, doctors. You know, a notary if you need it that day.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Whatever it may be, is there. And I give much respect and love to both my parents, man. They definitely set me off in a good direction.
You got two great parents, man, to say the least. And your family, the last name.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
You know, and respectfully, like us, we had a tough year too with losses, and y'all suffered a tough year. And, you know, condolences and respect to your family. And
much love.
The blessing that is with that is that outside of you knowing, you will never know y'all been through that because y'all move so gracefully. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't continue to move through that
definitely a unit. And right now, I'm trying to have my family take advantage more of the situation I'm in. Right. I want more of my family to come in with their business ideas into the pop-up shop. You know what I mean? So they all know we got group texts going crazy, just letting everybody know this is what we got. You know, we almost a year in now. It's time for y'all to start, you know, stepping up to the plate with whatever these business ideas is, and we're going to see if it works. And if it don't, then you get back to the drawing board.
Shit, without me even knowing today, like just not even, I mean, I know we was going to do the podcast, but naturally that's how I do. My man was like, I got an anniversary, I don't know what to do. I was thinking about doing a picnic.
Yeah.
I put him on, I'm like,
Plush, man.
yeah, do the picnic. They're gonna pop up, man. It's perfect. He got this, they got a company where you want to do a little date wherever it's at, you can pick. I think he said 14 colors and
Plush Picnics NYC, man. So y'all hit up my little cousin Neasia, man. I basically with the pop up, right? They gave me like a 4,000 square foot space.
Right.
So like I said, taking advantage of every square foot. She comes there and she sees the space and she's like, all right, I'm just set up a table and take some pictures. I'm like, no, you're not doing that.
No.
I said, you're gonna set the whole damn picnic up back here so people can see what you're really giving them. Right. I'm setting the spread out, put the food on it, how you got it, the flowers and the seats and how you do it is what you need. So I tell all the vendors, don't come here unless you're ready to represent yourself in the best way that you can.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we get a lot of foot traffic there. We get foot traffic like any other, you know, store in the mall.
Right.
We get foot traffic like we Macy's. You know what I mean?
That's gangster.
And we got vendors who have family members and friends who's pushing people into the space with me. So like I said, man, I support you, you support me, we support us.
That's gangster.
You know what I mean? Ain't no movement, it's a whole movement we got going on up there.
Right.
And it's like, I can't even believe we made it this long.
Why?
I guess it's just like you think at some point something gonna get in the mix, but bro, I've been working to make sure it ain't none of that gonna happen.
Man, that energy you move with, and like we was just talking about it before, I've seen streetwear clothing and just clothing brand. I don't even want to just say streetwear, but local like us, micro business clothing brands that generally would compete and beef on the streets and share his space and sell out together.
Oh, together, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I got
like,
two dudes that got CMOS in there, man, like directly across from each other, both selling out of their products.
Right.
I got two clothing lines sitting right next to each other, getting busy and sitting. And my vendors, they shop with each other too.
That's
you know what I mean? It's a total networking event. I don't want to say my vendors, the events vendors. They shopping with each other, they networking with each other, they posting each other up, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Now you take that little, you know, micro space and you multiply it times whatever. You know what I mean? And we got a crazy thing going on.
You got a little Black Wall Street going on, man.
You,
I love it. I see it. I'm like, damn, only reason why it'd be tough for me because Saturday my busy day, and it's like it's Saturday, but I know you do it that way, so it's anticipation and everything flows on those Saturdays. So it's like
it's the busiest day of them all. You had to pick. So we have this space. So let me break it down, right? So we have this space on the first and the third weekend of every month, right? We fit up to, right now, the space that we have fits up to, I think, about 20 vendors. The first space we fit a little bit more in there, but it's all about when somebody comes in there, it's not confusing to them and that they can walk the space
so it's
easily.
navigated properly.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So they can have the ability to touch everybody, even if they're not buying something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We try to do raffles where it's like, you don't even got to come in and buy something. Come in here and just get a card from everyone. You know what I mean? And
that's smart.
You know what I mean? That's all we really need you to do.
Yeah.
Like I said, 18 vendors. We could fit anything in there. We try to stay away from like food right now. And obviously the tobacco products, alcohol, things like that. But we do reach out to like local restaurants. So shout out to like the Russell Grab and Go.
Yep.
Right? Taste 778.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like we reach out to them to ask them to provide lunch for our vendors. That's free.
Yeah, that's 20 meals.
You know what I'm trying
Plus,
to say?
and whoever's there, because if one vendor got 5 people.
Bro, that's ridiculous. And crazy, man.
That's good for one day, man.
And they eating good. One day I went out to grab the rest of the food, came back, the food was gone. I had to tell everybody, oh man, y'all
moving too
y'all
fast.
Hungry, man. But
thing,
it's a network, man.
One thing I do when we say network, that brings me to this one. I want to work on it. I've been thinking about it for so long, and I think it probably already exists, but I think you're the perfect person that could create like a passport to where it's like, since these businesses are going through your network. Basically, you basically create like a phone book
Yeah.
of all these black businesses.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that way we deal with each other. You know what I'm saying? So if I need my windows done, I'm not going on Google. I'm looking at your passport service to where I could get a black owned window company and vice versa, and we build off each other. So basically just creating your network that you have,
Yes.
but consolidating it, so that's where we go first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the plan. So I got a guy, Quentin McDougal, nothing but web, working on the website. And that's what we want to do with the website, is have that as the website. Now you even think about some of these other like Shop Like CT. They got the network out there crazy. Yep. Now we're trying to take something like that and make it kind of more hands-on, more personal, right? Because you like to, man, that conversation I had with you in that barbershop that day, you know what I mean? It's like we know each other now.
Right.
We're getting to know each other now. You know what I mean? It's starting to become more than just business.
Absolutely, it should be, because once the business go through, man, that's when friendships and relationships, and that's when they say your net worth is your net worth, and it's who you know versus what you know. So it's like, it's a powerful thing. I'm gonna put my boy Carl on with you. You should create an app. Why you don't create an app?
Hey, I don't know. I didn't really think about that.
We're gonna create an app.
I did think about creating an app for like booking the tables and things like that. So,
no, just create one app. Like he did our juice bar app, right? Mm-hmm. And that would be my contribution to what I want to go half with you, right?
Say less.
I'm telling him, babe, we're gonna do the app how they did that, the juice bar app. Do the Black Made the Brand app. That way, all your vendors, all these people, when they come in, you get the QR, they download the app, then they can see this week, this is who's gonna be there. Yeah. If they want to book, that's how they book. If they want to, whatever, everything will just be on the app. That way, it makes it a lot easier for you, and then you consolidate everything under the app.
Listen, man.
Note to self, I'm gonna have Carl do the app.
Do the app. Tap in with Carl, man.
That's a fact.
One thing I gotta do better is stop trying to be a one-man show. You know what I mean? It's really tough because you don't want nobody to taint the vision that you got for your company, man. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm a single chair shop, man.
It's crazy because I can't have, like, even people pushing people into the space. You know, our sign outside say Black Business Pop-Up Shop. It don't say local. No, it say Black Business Pop-Up Shop. You know what I mean? You're going to water it down, say minority-owned businesses. But you want people to understand that this is the space that they coming into.
Right.
But the only thing, you think about all that marches that was going on, you know, it wasn't just black people out there marching.
Absolutely not.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So when I say we support us, like, those people they are a part of us, right? Because they starting to understand, like, man, that wasn't right that dude got killed that way.
No, absolutely not.
You know
that happens daily, and a lot of people misconstrue when you put black on it. That is like explicitly for us. No, it's not, because all that's saying is that we are in charge of this situation. That's all that's saying right now. Like, black means that we control what's going on, the narrative. We're going to control the narrative. So at this point, you give an opportunity. That was going to be my question. Will you let a white vendor go in there?
So I had that question come to me, and it only came one time, so I haven't addressed it yet. But I'll say this. That individual who asked me, it never came to the pop-up shop.
This is what we're going to do, y'all. We got one space out of that 18 space that's going to be available to someone who is not black.
You know what I mean?
That's how you could do that.
Like I said, man, it's us, man. And I know it's some us out there, some people that's not black that understand that, maybe not really get the whole feel for what we go through. You know what I mean? But in a sense, you got people that you love. You know what I mean? Yeah. People that you trust. You know what I mean? People that you support.
Right.
You know what I mean? So come on in. We don't shy away from nobody.
At all.
At the end of the day. But primarily our focus.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Minority-owned businesses.
To grow us.
Black businesses, Latina businesses. We got some Guyanese in there as well. You know what I mean? We try to focus it on us, but man, we don't shy away, man. I'm not that type of person.
It can never be like that, because people just get so intimidated by that, and you shouldn't, because at the end of the day, all we trying to do is create a lane, man. It's many different lanes. We just need a lane that's specifically geared to help us grow, that's gonna basically culture us to be the best that we could be, because in our reality, it's not always for us. The world ain't always for us.
You think about how many stores is in the mall right now, and you got, my father's space and my space that is like black owned.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's powerful.
Out of how many stores in that mall, man?
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, let us have that, but at the same time, come join us. Come shop with us first.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing I
Just
say.
come in and feel the energy, man.
Definitely.
That's what it's about. It's the energy. I tried to start something where it was called Bob, but I sort of I shied away from it. I should have kept it going, but it's called Bob, black-owned business, and I wanted to have a sticker that we sell to all black-owned businesses, maybe $25. We do it quarterly. That's what my goal was, to do every black-owned business quarterly with the passport service. So you put the sticker on the window to let people know that you're a black-owned business, and we deal with each other. And I would love for you to take this idea.
I'm listening.
Take it.
I'm taking pure mental notes right now.
I called it Bob. You could call it whatever you want, but black-owned business. You sell a sticker. You give it to you sell it to these black-owned businesses, and it's going to create revenue for you because you do it quarterly. So if you have 100 businesses that's buying this sticker quarterly, that's going to create revenue for you to do what you need to do. Just how the police sell the police sticker.
Right.
You just do that to us black-owned businesses, and we buy the sticker quarterly just to show our consistent support. You change the sticker or the color or whatever, and then you can sell it to people too where it's different. But for specifically businesses, you get that sticker so people can put it on their window to let them know, one, that they support you, you support us, and we support everyone.
Sure.
So at the end of the day, like, that's a good way to also propel what you got going on. Just inclusivity, like, just because I can't be at the pop-up, I want to be a part of it. So let me buy this sticker that go on my window for these businesses.
I'm trying to see this, man.
Man, get me one of them.
I'm trying to Jeff Hamilton this jacket with all black businesses.
I want one of them.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to take this jacket and, because Jeff Hamilton going crazy right now. He back, if you ask me. You know what I mean? But you ain't never seen no black business Jeff Hamilton jacket before.
Or you do that jacket specifically for the business. Like, I could have that jacket, right? And then I'll just put Jaws on it, but it still got your thing on the back. Then that person has it and they put their business on it.
Listen, man, it got to be something, man. My thing is, marketing is crazy. You got to get your business out there. You know what I mean? And like, however you do it, if it's the billboards, the radios, the social media, if it's a jacket, if it's giving the clothes out to your customers, whatever it may be, man, you got to get your business out there.
Yeah, you have to.
You know what I mean?
That's the only way you're going to grow.
If it's you tapping in with the sticker, whatever it may be, you can't really like limit yourself.
We need a black-owned sticker company to support Q on this one. You don't got to give it to him. He'll pay for it because he's definitely not afraid to invest in himself. Create a sticker, send him some mock-ups where it's black-owned so we could give these to all of us black-owned business owners so we could have these on our windows, and quarterly he could come and just hit us with these stickers as a sign of support and unity. That's the biggest thing. We need to show unity. It's not always about monetary gain. As long as people see that we together, that's bigger than money, because money ain't about to be none. This man about to have his own cryptocurrency soon.
Black made crypto.
You see what I'm saying? It's happening. Everything that I'm telling you, when he told me I'm gonna have a billboard, I never not believed him.
Yeah.
Like, it was a thought.
Serious, bro.
And then it happened. I was driving. I said, what the? I was like,
we had 2 billboards too. It was crazy because we had the Black Made the Brand billboard. Then we had 3. The Black Made the Brand billboard. Then the 2 business billboards, 2 digital ones. So we wasn't really playing, man. It was like, we got to make this happen. Let's do it, and let's take advantage of the fact that some of these companies have to let the world know what their stance is when it comes to what's going on right now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Temperature of the world.
What you understand what's going on right now? Yeah. So not what side are you on, but what do you believe is right here? Right. You know what I mean?
What do you support?
And Outfront Media supported it. You know what I mean? And 93.7 supported it. We just had Denny Fontaine from the radio station get a table from us. She got the table from us, left the pop-up, went straight to the radio station and said, man, this is what I was doing today. Yeah. That was a super blessing.
But we need you to get a table with your chair company with your wife, because I support your company multiple times. Get them chairs in that pop-up shop, man. Buck got a
like a party thing. He
got the big chairs. You rent the chairs from him. He don't tell nobody neither. He mad low with it. You know what I'm saying? You book the chair and then Buck come. I knew it was him, but we always, like, every time, almost every year for the last 3-4 years, we book a chair because they do great business. He pop up. And it was cool for us because we booked the chair for my daughter's birthday and my sons was making music. So I told my son, I said, listen, this your chance. You better slide him that USB. You bet this your chance, man. Yeah. So it was a cool, like, I be trying to show my kids, one, how to network. I'm not going to do it for you because they young, so I try to make it so they got to do it. But
the next pop-up is actually going to be my daughter's coming out party as an entrepreneur.
What she got going on?
So she has like a small boutique. You know what I mean? So I'm get me and her mom, right, putting it together. We got her some items, and we're gonna allow her to get a table at the pop-up and let her sell her stuff.
Oh, that's
This is gonna be her coming out party as an entrepreneur. I got another young lady that's doing that been with us since the beginning. And we inviting all young adults and children to come in. You know, you a parent out there and you got some ideas that you kicking around with your kids, come tap in with us, man. You know, the kids' tables is definitely less on the price, you know. So
give us a price, you know what I'm saying? Break down some prices. That way you could not cut off, but like you making it real for people. Like, what does it cost to rent a table generally?
So I price my tables based on how long you're there, right? So let's say you come there for 1 day, table 150. You come there for 2 days, 125 a day. Anything after 2 days is only $100 a day. So now let's say you did 3 days. All I ask for you is to give me 150, which is 50, 50, 50 to hold the tables, and then the remaining balance is going to be due the day of the event. So you don't have to give me all that money up front. And I give you an opportunity to come in there and make some money, right? Before I come asking for some money.
That's love.
See, with me and all the vendors, like, I work with everybody, man.
Well, what's your cash app so I can pay for my white table right now?
Black made the brand.
There we go. What we doing? 1 day, babe? Saturday? Look, she's so nervous. We doing Saturday. Why I gotta give you a $1.50?
You good.
No, $1.50. What we doing?
Don't worry about it. Swimmer, you good.
No, it ain't. Black made the brand. Black.
But that's how we price it out, man. Because we want people to come in there and leave in the green. That's like really important to me. Is to say, hey, man, y'all need to leave here making some money in your pocket. You know what I mean? It's real important, man. So, you know, I got vendors that been there from the beginning, man. They ain't missed the event yet. You know, shout out to those guys at Full Profit, like one of the first vendors that I ever you know, posted on our Instagram.
I seen they got their rug this week. Today. They got their rug this week. I see it was nice.
Crazy, man.
We locked in, y'all. As simple as that, man. Cash App Black made the brand, man. He'll fit you in where you need to be fit in at. I got a question coming from Ohio, man. He gonna kill me if I don't ask this question. Man, this coming from there's a Williams Bay. You know how y'all do. He said, how much does family mean to him, even when it comes to business?
Oh man, listen. If anybody know, he already know the answer to that
He
question.
wants you to tell the world, man. He know how family driven y'all are.
So like I'm a Sag, man. So like my family is like always been number one to me. You know, first and foremost, my family that's inside my household. You know, then you talk about my parents and my brothers, and then all my cousins who are also my brothers and my sisters. So my family has always been like in the forefront of everything I ever did. And I always want to see everybody in my family succeed. They know that Q gonna hit the group chat with something like, man, y'all playing around, y'all need to get yourselves focused, or we need to be doing this, or hey, can we try this? Like I'm always super focused on my family and trying to see everybody in the family advance. And now you gotta understand, like, you know, Williams Bay, you know, Shan, like I come from huge families. I got like eight and 9, 10 aunts on both sides. Right. You know, up to like 150 cousins on both sides. And I got sheets of paper in my house with all their names written down on it. Like I know all my family names. I got everybody number. Like I'm weird like that. Where I feel like
weird, man.
You know
That's dope.
I just feel like, you know, if I was able to, you know, say that Black made the brand started with a table with all my family, that would have been crazy. But, you know, I can't get anybody on the same schedule at the same time.
Nah, it's tough, man.
But, you know, long story short, answer to that question is family first, second, and third.
Word.
You know what I mean?
You heard it first, Dex.
Yeah,
he love y'all with all of his heart, man.
Yeah. Dex
in case you was insecure about it, you know Dex, man. If you know Dex, man, he was at the shop when he came down for the week that he did go to the pop-up shop. Man, when I tell you promoting at the all-time high, he was like, what you doing today? To all my cousins, what you doing today? You got nothing to do? You get the Manchester? I'm like, bro, you going crazy with it. Like, you can come with me as long as you find the ride back. But, you know, that's Dex, man. That's love. Y'all don't got bad family members, man. Y'all got a strong family. Y'all a great tribe. Yeah, it's like, it's dope as hell how y'all move. And
you know what I mean? We got to keep it like that, man. It's too many of us.
Y'all one of them families where it's like, when everybody show up, it's like, damn, it ain't enough food.
Listen, that's one thing we'll never run out of.
Is that food?
You come to one of them cookouts, something like that, man, you good. You got seconds and the plate wrapped up to go home, man.
To go home.
Yeah, them aunts don't play around, man. They put their foot in everything they do when it comes to like an event and stuff like that. So
that's what you said, man. Shit, 10 on each side, 150 cousins. That's a lot of food. That's true.
Nah, legit like 150 cousins on both sides.
So we had, like I said, we trying to do the second juice bar. I had hit you for your brother's removal company.
Royalty removal solution.
Right. And that's how gangster the family is, bro. Because I be trying to like I try to support my people first before I go anywhere commercial or big.
Right.
So I hit him and I'm like, yo, I showed him the space. I did a video and I'm like, how much? When can you do it? And he was telling me, he was like, listen, it's going to be a lot. Because there's a lot of stuff. He was giving me a fair, he told me what it was. He said, I suggest you just get the dumpster and do it. Mm-hmm. Like gangster, like I did it.
Yeah, my brother.
He like on some. I don't want to take your money. Like you could do it. And I was just like, damn, you sure?
Yeah, no, my brother like that.
Yeah, he took the money out his pocket basically, like, cause I want to pay him because I was just like, I just didn't want to do it, but basically like, you could do this, man.
Yeah, you gotta be real, man. You know what I mean? Like you said, like you keep everything genuine. That's gonna come back to home.
Absolutely, man. It was just like, cause for me, it was just like, I wanted to give him the work. It's right here, you know what I'm saying, Manchester. This man told me, you got it. Go get the dumpster, go do it. I was like, damn, that's gangster. But I did it. It saved me a lot of money. And, I know I'm capable and able, but the whole point of me saying that is that somebody who owns a company, that's how I am too. Somebody who owns a company to basically direct you to save you money instead of monetary gain. Like that's a blessing, man. So it's like I receive nothing but blessings from your family, and I'm thankful, man.
That's what's up, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Everybody can say the same. You know what I mean?
Not everybody. You know what I mean? You can't control what everybody gonna say, but me, genuinely speaking, man, I've never any business or conversation or like I say, I've never heard nothing like bad about Cash, your brothers. Like everything is genuine. When you see y'all like this, man.
We got another brother too, man. We got another brother that's from Queens. Like I said, you got to really think about it. Like my mom, she went all the way to Queens to get my other brother during the summertime, and then came all the way up to to Manchester to get Kyle. We all taking that ride up to Boston to see my father like every Sunday. And when my brother from New York will come down. So like I said, man, Mom Dukes is a different type.
Man, that's a testament to Queens, man. Yeah. I was just about to say, you took the words out of my mouth, man. 27 years, wrongfully accused. He came out to his wife.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, you doing you said Ramadan right now.
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
Now let me tell you, my father, funny story, man. When he was locked, man, no pork on the fork.
At all.
No pork on the fork, man. You know what I mean? He spoke highly of a lot of things that a lot of people ain't really tapped into, right? Man, that dude came home first day, ate a piece of bacon, man. My heart broke.
No, don't tell me that.
My heart broke. No. Man, listen, man, you fried a piece of bacon for him right now. Then he'll say, man, listen, I'm free, man. I don't know what you talking about.
I hear you, man. You deserve it, Cat. We ain't gonna judge you, man.
What?
We ain't gonna judge you, Cat.
Listen, man. Home eat everything right now, man.
And man, this man cut up like an action figure. You wouldn't even know, man.
Super cash.
Damn.
Super cash, man. Yeah, man. Just
that's crazy.
Blessed, man. He did yoga for the first time the other day, man. I've been doing hot yoga for a little bit now.
Man, I see you down there Get Fit going crazy, man. I was over there. I want to get in shape so bad.
Yeah.
You feel me? I did it a couple times in my life, but I hate being sore. I stand up for 10 hours.
That's only the first week, though.
No, it ain't. That's a lie. When you work out, you be sore, man. I cannot do it. I'm going to try. My wife went through her, I want to say it was before COVID. Like, she's like, I'm about to just do it.
That's what you got to do.
Lost mad weight, doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, in shape. Like, we was at the gym one time, she was doing the Stairmaster. I'm like 4 minutes done. She just like this.
Get fit, bro. Show you your true colors, man.
No, get fit.
Shout out to Lee and the whole staff, racks over there. That 6 o'clock class that they got over there, man, it's different. It make you want to get yourself right.
Yeah, I was over there, R.I.P. What's his name? Trevon?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was over there when they was on the other side. the smaller side, but
I never got a chance to meet that young man, but like Home Legacy is crazy. Matter of fact, I
good
met him
dude,
through my
man.
father. The first time I met him through my father.
Good dude.
And when it was done, like you just came up and was saying hello, and I told my brother, I was like, man, that's a good dude right there. My brother's like, yeah, that's a good dude right there. You know what I mean? Home Legacy is definitely living on right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't know him personally, but like I said, man, you get up in that gym, you could feel the energy in there.
Yeah, they gonna keep it alive, and
for sure.
He did a good job. He reminded me of what's his name? Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther. What's his name? Yeah, it was like that, man. Like somebody who know that they ill.
Yeah.
Right, but they're not letting it affect today.
Yeah.
They're living as if they're going to live, knowing that it's time.
Yeah.
And that's so powerful because when I was talking to him, I didn't even have any inclination that he was sick at all. And he told me. And he was just like, my days is numbered, whoop, whoop. And look at Dexter texting me right now like, this is live. How he know? This is crazy. No, but he told me what it was with him, man. And he was that was his goal to basically keep his name going. He wanted the gym. Everything that he said he wanted, it happened before, you know what I'm saying? He transitioned.
He did it, man. He got me in there pushing that sled, man. That sled ain't no joke, man.
I see you doing the front chest press. I said they got you working.
Man, I ain't nothing but $150 soaking wet, but man, listen, man. I lift something up right now. That's
good.
Get fit.
That's good. Health is wealth, man.
That's the hot yoga, man.
So, no, that hot yoga different.
Yeah, no, it's a workout. It's a workout. You feel like you play about 5-10 basketball games.
What is it, like 100?
It's like 101 or something in there.
Oh my God!
It's ridiculous.
Who you doing that with?
Think about it.
Who you doing that with?
I go to Hartford Sweat downtown.
Cause it was I forget who it was. It was it was a young lady that do a heated one, and I was like, how much to get my wife in
sister Braveheart Yogi. She does yoga as well. I haven't tapped in with her classes yet.
Yeah, I was going to surprise my wife with a little heated yoga class, but
it'll be a great couples therapy session.
No. I'll drop her off. I'll come back when she does. Come back when she does.
The way I got into it, my boy, we now listen. Like I try not to indulge no more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of stay away from the drinking and the smoking and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm probably stressed out or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to learn how to manage your stress levels, man. But we sitting there, we getting right, we cooling out, and his cousin calls him up and say, "Yo, man, I'm doing yoga today." He said, "Yo, my cousin said you want to come do yoga. It's hot yoga." And he's just laughing when he's telling me, and I'm like, "Yeah, let's go do it."
Mm.
You know, like I said, that action, you got to just try it out. We've been doing it on and off for like 5 years now.
That's dope, man.
You know what I mean? It's
That's
like
dope.
You never know what you're missing out on when you say no, man. So,
no, you right.
You know what I mean?
You right. With that being said,
right.
I ain't gonna go to that get in and get fit because I did that already. I know what type of trauma come with that, but I never tried yoga. And I think flexibility is better than strength because I already get my wife loved me. She accept the gut and the boobs.
It's good
right now for the most part. Do you need me to get stronger? If you need me to get stronger, I'll get stronger.
Nah, he good.
You feel me? But
he good,
if the flexibility will help me out a whole lot.
Trust me, man. I'm telling you, man. I'll bust a backflip right now, but ain't too much space.
No, don't do that, man. We got that your fault in here. Something happened to you, it's
your
your fault.
No,
that's called black-owned insurance.
Listen, man.
No, but man, tell these people what you want them to know about anything you got going on before we get out of here, because I know you got a lot. So I want you to talk about your brother's businesses, all of them, because take your time and listen, because he got them going, and that's what he here for,
I
man.
do a big plug. So I start off my name is Quentin. Everybody call me Q, Cousin Q. Founder, CEO of Black Made the Brand. MADE is an acronym for Movement Against Discriminatory Expansion. So the whole idea here is for us to totally eliminate discrimination and invite people into these spaces where black people can be selling their things and promoting their businesses, right? It ain't just about the black people supporting the black people, it's about everybody supporting the black people and everybody supporting each other. The motto of the company is, I support you. Let me go back right there. See that? That's a good vision.
Absolutely, man.
I support you, you support me, and we support us. It's not a moment, it's a whole movement. So y'all come down to the mall, y'all tap in with the movement. 12 to 7 every first and third Saturday at Buckland Hills Mall on the upper level, right across from Bath and Body Works. So we accept everything from clothing lines, candle vendors, whoever. As long as you ain't got no tobacco or no alcohol products, we could bring you into the space. So that's Black Made the Brand. And while you in the mall, you stop around the corner and you go see my father. He has Plush Coat Company, where he has everything from Sherlins to leathers, a little bit of everything as far as that fly coat type of wave that you want to get in. So y'all tap in with him. My oldest brother, he does a junk removal service. His company is Wealleatin Removal Solutions. Now you see it, now you don't. So y'all tap in with him for all your removal needs. My sister, she has her company. I think, you're getting me right now. You're getting me caught up right now. Rashay, you gonna kill me, but I love you. But y'all go to Wealleatin Removal and you ask Kyle about his wife's business, and then you'll be all right from there.
There you go.
My lady, Black Made Sense, you know what I mean? That's a company that we, little spin off from Black Made the Brand. She's, indulging in the candles as well. All my family tapping in. Anybody who got a business out there, man, come see us. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man.
That's what's up,
you know
man.
what I mean?
I love it.
Straightforward, man.
No, I love it, man. Y'all keep going. If y'all need to reserve y'all tables like I just did, Black Made the Brand on Cash App. Just send him a Cash App. After that, he'll get back to you, and he's very responsive. He on that IG. I know he work a full-time job plus his own businesses, and he's super dad and husband. So give him a little bit of time. But we appreciate y'all for supporting. Close out with the motto. I support you.
Now, before we close out, I just want to say, man, y'all tap in with this dude right here, man.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Come and sit on this couch and tell him what you got going on. You know what I mean? Like, don't limit yourself. Maybe you don't know him, but reach out. Because I didn't know him, and I reached out. And it's genuine. It's love. You know what I mean? You got a real genuine king right here that I encourage everybody to come sit on this couch and let him ask these questions. Now, this was not set up. This was all natural. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing scripted here. It was just basically, man, let's come in and let's have the conversation. So like I said, don't limit yourself when it comes to getting your business out there. Whatever the platform is, take advantage of it. That's a gem for you right there. But yeah, I support you. You support me. And we support us. This isn't a moment. It's a whole movement. So I give it the movement.
We all eating, man. That's the platform. 600 Forks on YouTube. Tap in. Thank y'all.